Mic check, mic check, mic check. What is going on, you guys? Once again, man, I just want to let you guys know tomorrow we're going to be launching the 5K in 90 days. Basically, is what it's going to be a 90-day accountability program where not only will I'm going to teach you everything you need to know in order to hit those milestones. So we're going to hit milestone 1K, we're going to hit milestone 2.5K, and then we're going to hit milestone 5K. All right. So what I created this for is that I don't want to create another course. All right. There's tons of courses out there. There's tons of YouTube videos, there's tons of gurus and digital marketers and all these people who claim that they can get you from point A to point B and make these big dreams and big promises to you. Right. I want to get down in the trenches with you. All right. So if I had to go back and start over and start where you're from at ground zero, no sales, no audience, no experience, not tech savvy, right? Based off, but only had the knowledge that I have now, this is what I do. All right. So you're going to learn all of that. It's going to be hands on. It's going to be done with you. You're not going to feel stuck. Right. We meet once a week. Also, I'm going to be able to meet with you guys one on one. So you're getting a lot. You're getting a bang for your buck. Right. So the next 90 days is going to be intense. And at the end of these 90 days, you should be a whole lot further than where you are right now. So let's just say, hey, we aiming high, we aiming for 5K. But let's say, man, you're one of the people who didn't hit the 5K. Would you be okay with 2.5K? Would you be okay with making $1,000 a month? Would you be okay with making $200 a week? Right? That is a big start. My main goal is to show you that it's possible, that you can get that first sale, that you can convert people that come and watch your content that and go to your website and make a purchase. That's the goal. All right. And bare minimum, if you don't hit any of those goals, you'll have the knowledge and the skills in order to do so. So it'll always be in you. And whenever you're ready to actually start executing and lock in, you're going to already have the tools and the information that you need to do so. So I just want to give you guys a sneak peek of how it's going to be when you're going in. And one of the main things that a lot of people who just starting out, they may have, say you bought a course and you have a product and you know social media, everybody's saying go on TikTok or go on YouTube or go on X or go on Twitter or all these different platforms. Um, but and they may even give you a strategy, say, hey, post 3 times a day, post this 3 times a day, say this, do that, right? And maybe you've tried that, or maybe um, you don't feel comfortable doing it. It feels like something's missing. And usually what that is, those people haven't quite found out who their audience is. So that's what I want to do. So right off the bat, man, even if you don't have any experience, you don't have any sales, you just starting out and that imposter syndrome is kicking in, right? You still are ahead of other people. If you're on day one, you're ahead of the people who haven't even got enough the courage or the motivation to even start, right? But the main thing you want to do, you just want to just reach the people who are a day behind you, all right, or a week behind you, or an hour behind you. They're going to connect with you the most. But you have to put out content for those people. Your content is what's going to help them connect with you, going to help them resonate and relate to you. And this is going to start and open the doors for them to start trusting you. All right. Because they identify with you. You're saying words and triggers and things that they understand and things that they can relate to. That's going to start them to want to hear from you even more. And then they're going to be motivated. They're going to motivate themselves based off your content to want to take the next steps, whatever that may be. And it could be just subscribing to you or following you or watching your videos when they pop up. All right. All that stuff is going to lead them at their own different times. Everybody's different. Some people move faster. Some people need a little bit of time. We're all different, but you're still going to be putting out content, building an audience of buyers, that people that are rooting for you, that admire you, and eventually will start wanting to buy from you. So I'm going to show you how you can find that. So one of the things you're going to learn, I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and you can use it in this video that I'm going to teach in my 5K in 90 days program. It's called the 5K in 90 day sprint, all right, or the 90-day 5K sprint is what we're calling it. And I'm going to show you how you can just use prompts and you can use these prompts yourself to start finding your audience. Based that, let's just assume like you're at ground zero. You can make any tweaks and changes based off where you're at, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to use AI to help you with that. And we're going to go as far as to where you can take this prompt, find your audience, and then once you have your audience, now you can create a plan around that. All right, and you can use this on any platform. All right, once you have that plan, or if you can use it if you want to, if you have the money and you want to pay for ads, you can use it for that. All right, so there's no limits to what this is doing. I'm just giving you the foundation of how to get started when you're a complete newbie or a complete beginner. So I'm going to share my screen, okay, and give me a moment. All right. And I'm going to give you guys the prompts inside the 90-day 5K sprint. I don't know why I can't say that. Um, and you'll be able to use this at any time. And you guys, even if you want to take this and show your people that are coming up, you can show them as well. All right, but it's going to be yours. I want you to use it so that it fits you. All right, I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger. All right. Gonna double check YouTube, make sure I'm still okay. Cool. We're going to go back here. So right now I'm using DeepSeek, but you can use this on Gemini. You can use this on ChatGPT. I've been playing around with DeepSeek. I'm a little late to this platform, but I want to start trying out, and I thought this video would be the perfect opportunity. So I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I haven't been using, as you can see, I don't have anything over here. All right, except what I'm about to show you guys. So we're gonna start here, and I have the prompt. I'm just gonna copy and paste this prompt. So the prompt says, um, right here, hello AI, I am starting an online business selling digital products. I need your help to find my first audience. Please act as a friendly and encouraging business coach. I want you to ask me the following questions one at a time, wait for my answer, and then ask the next one. Our goal is to build a clear picture of my ideal customer who is someone just like me. All right, so that's gonna be the intro to how this all works. And it's very, very simple. A lot of people are complicated, but it's very simple. You don't have to have no $1 million prompt. No, all you got to do is talk to the AI. And you can see we're at ground zero. It hasn't learned anything about me. So if you're starting there, this is going to remove all of that skepticism and all that doubt and uncertainty. So we're going to go ahead and send this. All right. So now it's thinking. It says fantastic. Let me make sure I'm out the way. All right. I'm so excited for you. Starting an online business is a thrilling journey, and you're already taking the first step. Most importantly, step by step, seeking clarity. I'm here to help you through it, one simple question at a time. Let's begin by painting the picture of your success. This is all about the why behind your business. Question one, let's start with the dream. If your online business is successful a year from now, what does that life look like? What problem has it solved? All right. So whatever yours is, that's what you're going to put in there. All right. So what would that life look like for me? I want to be off my job and full time working from home in my business and making enough money to pay all of my bills. All right. What problem has it solved for me? All right. The problem it solves is that I can spend more time with family. All right. I'm just doing this as if I was you guys. Yours would be different. All right. So that's question one. All right. So now it's thinking. This is beautiful and a powerful vision. Gaining that freedom and flexibility to be with your family is an incredible motivator. I love how clear that picture is for you. That why is going to be your fuel on the days when things get challenging. Okay, let's anchor that dream in your current reality. This will help understand the starting point and what you're looking to move away from. Now let's talk about today. What is your current job or main daily role? And what's the single biggest frustration you have with it? All right. What is your current job? All right, let's say I am a I don't know. I am a trucker. All right. And what's the single biggest frustration you have with it? My trucking job takes away a lot of my time where I am almost never home and miss family gatherings and events with my kids. All right, you just talk to it. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to talk to it. All right, so boom. That's question number two. Once again, I'm going to give you guys this prompt. All right, so thank you for sharing that. I can absolutely hear the frustration and the longing for more time at home. It takes a lot of strength to do a job that keeps you away from the people you love most. And it's completely understandable why building a business that gives you that freedom is so important. That clarity is incredibly valuable. Now, let's shift gears a little and think about the skills and interests you're building in your life right now, even with your busy schedule. This often holds a key to what we can teach others. Question number three, think about your hobbies or what you're learning. What is one skill you're currently trying to get better at? It could be anything from using Canva to learning a language. All right. I don't, let's be honest, like most of you guys don't really have a skill if you're a complete beginner. All right. So I'm just going to talk to them. I don't really have any skills. I just started. All right. I want to be better at making money online. I chose digital products as a way to do that, but I don't know how to create them yet. All right. So that's it. All right. If be honest with it, the more honest you are with the AI, the more it's good, the more and easier it's going to be to help you. All right, this is your reality. And if yours is different, say, hey, I've been dibbling and dabbling in Canva. I like it, but I haven't reached that ability. Or hey, I know how to balance my budget. All right, whatever that is, whatever is something you think you're good at. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it's too small. It's something big to somebody else. Yours could be, I know how to work on cars. I know how to make my wife or my husband happy. I know how to maintain a happy home. Whatever that is, that's what you want to put in there. That is a skill. All right. You think it's nothing, but somebody who just had a kid don't know how to, take care of their baby. Right? Maybe they don't have a mom or don't have a family to teach them. So they're gonna go online and search on stuff online to help them. You know what I'm saying? Don't think something that's too small is irrelevant. Be honest. Whatever that is, all right, or whatever you would want to learn, all right, you put it in here. So that's question three. Doing this with you guys. This is perfectly honest and fantastic answer. Thank you for that. Let me reframe it for you. Your current skill is being a dedicated beginner, and your focus is on learning how to build an online business. That's a skill in itself and exactly where many of your future customers will be starting from. This is a great insight. You're not a master chef yet. You're learning to cook. And there are many people right beside you in the same kitchen also trying to figure out the recipe. Now, let's talk about where you go for a little inspiration or a mental break. This can tell us a lot about where your future customers might be hanging out. When you're scrolling for fun or inspiration, what social media apps is your go-to? All right. All right. So I'm going to say YouTube. I like to watch comedy skits to make me laugh and take my mind off of life. I also am a big Dallas Cowboys fan, so I watch highlights from football. Whoops, what did I do? From football. I also like hip hop music. All right, so there we go. It's just me. This is my reality. All right, I'm just showing you guys an example. Perfect. That tells me so much. YouTube is a fantastic platform for both entertainment and deep dive learning. It's great that you're already comfortable there. Now, let's take everything we've talked about so far and use it to create a specific person you can focus on. This makes everything so much easier. All right, great. Now let's create your ideal fan. This is someone who is in a very similar situation to you. Maybe they also have a demanding job, a family they want more time for, and they're feeling a bit stuck, looking for a way out. Let's give them a name to make them feel real. What should we call them? All right, whatever you want. Okay, you can call them. Just gonna call him Michael. All right, Michael. Here we go. Do 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 do. Excellent. Welcome, Michael. Giving him a name makes it so much more real and personal. Now let's step into his shoes for a moment. Think about a day where things are just a bit frustrating for Michael. He's tired after a long shift, maybe driving a truck or working a job that keeps him from his family, and he's finally got a few minutes to himself. He's thinking about his own dream of starting an online business, but it feels overwhelming. Question number 6. Imagine your ideal fan, Michael, is feeling frustrated after a long day. What is one specific problem he has that you might be able to help him with? All right. So, how do you feel after you come home from driving a truck? All right. What frustrates you? All right. What's a small specific problem he has? All right. He doesn't know where to even start to find a digital product, or he feels too tired to even think about learning something new. All right. You can use these, if these are real examples, you can add them in there. All right. Trying to find energy to get started, even though I don't know where to start, but I find myself doing nothing and going down a rabbit hole on social media and doing nothing. Sometimes I drink a few beers and pass out. The next day comes, and before I know it, more days have passed, and then I have to go back to work. Nothing got done, and there was no progress. Does this sound real? This sound real to you guys? You let me know. All right, I'm just making this up. Thank you for sharing that with such honesty. This is an incredibly powerful and relatable picture. That feeling of being stuck in a cycle, knowing you want to start, but being too drained, distracted, or overwhelmed to take the first step is one of the biggest hurdles for people like you and Michael. You just pinpointed the exact problem your business can help solve. This is a huge breakthrough. Now let's think about a tiny, simple solution for Michael. Number 7, based on that problem, what is one simple digital product you could create, Michael, for $5? Think of something that could break the cycle for him. It doesn't have to be complicated. Think a simple template, a checklist, a short guide, or a list of ideas. For example, a 5-minute startup checklist to get one tiny thing done, or a list of 10 digital product ideas you can create with no skills. All right. I have no, this is real. I have no idea. You help me with this, and I will trust what you decide. If this is how you really feel, or if you got an idea, you put in there whatever you want. All right. But we're gonna keep it real 100. All right. We're gonna be brutally honest with ourselves. All right. I am truly honored by your trust. Thank you. This is what we're here for to break through that. I have no idea of feeling together. And you've already done the hardest part by clearly describing the problem. Based on everything you said, here's my suggestion for a simple $5 product from Michael, the first 5 minute starter kit. All right. This is a digital download that includes the energy switch checklist, a simple 3-step checklist for when he feels drained. Step one, put on one specific hype song. Step two, set a timer for 5 minutes. Step three, open one specific file. This fights the paralysis. Step two, um, idea igniter worksheet, a simple page with prompts like what made me frustrated this week and what's one thing I already know how to do to help him find his own digital product idea without the social media rabbit hole. A win tracker, a very simple calendar where he can put an X for every day he does his 5 minute task. This builds momentum and shows progress so he doesn't feel like days are passing him by. This product directly addresses the problem of feeling tired, distracted, and not knowing where to start by giving him a tiny, imaginable system. How does that sound as a starting point? If it feels good, let's give this mission a name. All right. What's one word or short phrase that describes the mission behind helping Michael with his first 5 minutes? Momentum, get unstuck, start simple. I'm going to say, I don't know. You decide or pick. All right, let's be real. Right? Most people really don't know. I don't want to act like, no, I'm not a beginner and be like, "Ooh, I got these ideas," or blah blah blah. All right, all this is new to you. We just following along with what it's telling us. That's what I'm here for, based on everything we discussed, the frustration, desire for progress, and the need for a simple first step. I think the perfect word for your mission is momentum. All right. That's what Michael is truly missing. And it's what your first 5 minute starter kit is designed to give him. It's not about massive overnight success. It's about that powerful feeling of getting started and building speed one small win at a time. So your mission is to help people like Michael build momentum. Congratulations. Look what we've accomplished together. In just a few steps, we move from a dream to a clear, actionable plan. You know, I have a clear why, freedom and family time, a relatable fan, Michael, a tired trucker who feels stuck, a specific problem, the can't get started cycle of distraction and overwhelm, a simple product, the first 5 minute starter kit, a powerful mission, build momentum. You are no longer just starting an online business. You are now on a mission to help Michael build the momentum he needs to change his life. And before you understand him so well, you are the perfect person to help him. You have a fantastic foundation. How are you feeling about this clear picture? I'm feeling good. What do I do next? All right. That's how we talking. We just gonna talk. Cause I didn't know what to do. I don't know what's okay. I got this. What do I do next? All right. So here we go. He says, "You've built the blueprint. Now it's time to lay the first brick. Here's a simple step-by-step plan for your next steps. You don't have to do it all at once. Just focus on one thing at a time. Your what's next action plan. Step one, create your simple product 30, 60 minutes. This is absolute first priority. You don't need any fancy stuff. Open a Google Doc or a simple Canva template. Create 3 pieces we talked about: the energy switch, the idea igniter, the win tracker. Save it as a PDF. All right. Set up your store. Tell Michael you're opening your business. All right. So it's giving you how to do it all in 3 steps. Your one secret goal for this week is to complete step one. Just create that one PDF. You've got this. You're not just a trucker. You are now the owner of a business that helps build momentum. So proud of the work. All right. So it's telling you what to do. So it's saying my one goal is to complete step one. Just create the PDF. All right. I need help doing step one. Can you help me get this done? All right. It's going to help you all the way. This is your personal assistant. They know everything you don't know. AI is your friend. All right, here we go. I'm going to give you the exact text and a simple structure. All you need is copy and paste it into a Google Doc or a Word document. Let's create your first product. Part one, instructions for you. Copy and text it below in a new document. This will be a page one of your PDF. The energy switch lift. Feeling tired, distracted, or overwhelmed, use this three-step checklist to break the cycle and find your focus in 5 minutes. Step one, prime your mind. Put on your one hype song. Don't scroll for it. Pick one go-to song that always makes you feel good or powerful. Maybe a classic hip-hop track or a Cowboys pump-up song. Press play and just listen. Two, set up your limit. Set a timer for 5 minutes. On your phone, tell yourself, I only have to focus for this 5 minutes. That's it. Three, open the Idea Igniter worksheet on your next page. Don't think about the whole business, just pick one. What was that? What was one small thing that frustrated me this week? All right, congrats. You switched your energy and started building momentum. That's a win. That's end of page one. I2, I3. All right. So what if you're looking at this and it's basically then gave you the whole thing that you can copy and paste, and now you literally have a digital product. All right. But let's just say, hey, it doesn't talk how I talk. How can we change that so it sounds more like me? Right? It's a lot of stuff you could do. You could do it as far if you're like, okay, I don't want to do this. I just want to keep it as is what it is. You can absolutely do that. All right. To get the voice right, can you give me an example? How would you tell a friend about this idea over a beer? All right. What's a phrase or a word you use a lot? For example, man, dude, bro, heck. All right. I use a lot. Do you use a lot of emojis when you text? Give me just one or two sentences in your natural voice. For example, man, I was so tired last night. I just scrolled on my phone and got nothing done. I'm trying to figure this out one step at a time. You know, let's get this bread. All right. So it's telling you how you can help it to make this digital product sound more like you. All right. Here is how I talk. I hate it when the freaking Cowboys lose a freaking game to some simps. I'm just trying to, all right. And you can go as far as say, I kind of talk like Jay Z. All right. They're just helping you. Like you don't even have to do all this. You could just do all of this. Just showing you the power of this right here. It doesn't need a lot of information. Now that is personality. That has flavor. I can hear the voice, the attitude, and the vibe. Talking like Jay-Z, blah, blah. So it's now it's gonna rewrite it. All right. Man, you're drained. You open YouTube, scroll through the highlights, maybe crack a cold one, and then the night's gone again. Tomorrow feels the same. Let's change the channel. This ain't a checklist, it's a play call. Run it for 5 minutes. Play your hype track, not just any song, the one that makes you feel like a boss, the one that makes you nod your head. No browsing, just press play. You see how it's talking different? You ain't building the whole empire tonight. You're just putting the first brick in place. The clock is running. All right, so now we have our digital product. All you have to do, I'm not going to do it in this video because it's just easy as it sounds. Copy and paste it. All right, copy and paste it. And there's a copy button right here, and it'll copy everything from your last prompt. All right, and then you just paste it in the Google Docs. Google Docs is free. Now you have a digital product. All right. So now it's remove that excuse. It's a digital product for your audience. This is going to get you started. This is going to attract the people that are most relatable to you. So you don't have to be somebody you're not, right? You be yourself and attract people who will relate to you and will get to know you and connect with you because of you, right? And this is a problem that they're having, and you're going to be helping them. And it's super simple. All right. And you can go as deep into this as you want, right? But if you're just starting from scratch and you don't know anything, This simple prompt just help you get all the way down to now you're in business. You have a product to sell or give away, however you want to do. All right. Now, how do I sell this? Here we go. That's the next question, right? Selling a $5 digital product is about getting in front of the right eyes with the right message. Set up your shop, your home field, where Etsy, what to do, writing your listing description, your hype speech, blah, blah, blah. All of this stuff is telling you. It's telling you how to even do your descriptions, and this. I think this looks like a page, a landing page. Tell the world your announcement. Think like Michael. Where does Michael hang out online when he's not watching the Cowboys? All right, so it's asking you that, but you just think about yourself. You said YouTube, so we go to YouTube. Maybe yours is Facebook. All right. For the next 40 days, finalize the PDF with the new cool language. Create your Etsy seller account and list the product. You don't have to use Etsy. We use System.io, but it's just making suggestions. Remember, this is a new account, right? So it doesn't know everything about you. But you can change and say, hey, I don't want to use Etsy. I want to use System.io. Can you help me set this up? All right. Now, watch this. Like, what are the first 5 videos I should put out on YouTube to attract my audience? Let's get it. All right, YouTube is home turf. You're not just selling, you're building a community. All right, so channel name, something like Momentum Driver or Off the Clock Empire. You can play with that. Right, it's just giving you suggestions, some stuff you didn't think about. It's way ahead of you. It's thinking you may not even have a YouTube channel yet. So if you haven't created one, here's a channel name idea. All right, you want your channel name and all that stuff to attract those people too. All right, but you can use your name. It's all up to you. The relatable hook, the vicious cycle that keeps you broke and tired. All right, here's a thumbnail. All right. And if you guys don't know, on my last live, I showed you how to create a thumbnail with AI. It took like 2 minutes. All right. Script idea. Man, here's a script. All right. In the last video, I showed you how to get a script and how to even record it using a teleprompter, and how AI can move your eyes and make it look like you're looking at the camera when you're reading the teleprompter. All right. It's so simple. But this is it's supposed to sound like you. It's supposed to be for your audience. It's going to feel funny because you've never done it before, right? But when you keep doing this and the AI is going to learn you, and as you do this, you take that information from when you put out the content and tell AI, right? If you get paid AI, you can actually sync it to your YouTube channel and it'll help you along the way. But if you can't pay for it right now, you take your information from your last video and tell AI, say, hey, my nobody clicked it. My click-through rate was low. I only got 5 views, no comments, blah, blah, blah. Can you tell me what's wrong? And you can even put the YouTube link in here and do all of this stuff, and it'll give you information. It'll help you. Like, it is so far advanced to where there's no excuse. There's no way you should fail unless you just quit. You're not trying hard enough. You're not applying yourself. You're not trying to find what's the problem, okay? You're depending too much on it, and it needs some help from you. It can tell you the content, but you got to go out and put it out. You got to create it. It'll tell you how to create it, what to do exactly step by step, what to have in your video from beginning to end, what to say, when to post it, what platform. It'll tell you everything. But at the end of the day, you got to execute it. And then when you execute it, tell it information. Come back. Think of this AI as your assistant or your boss or your actual coach who's helping you do this. And the more information it has, the better it can help you. Right now, it's just getting to know who you are, right? But you gotta do your part too, right? And it'll tell you, all you gotta do is ask it. Anything that you're unsure about, all you have to do is ask it, all right? And if you don't like anything, you can make some changes, all right? But like, listen how this is trying to sound like me based off what I told it. Man, let's talk real. You finish a long day, you're drained, you tell yourself, tonight I'm gonna work on my side hustle, but first you scroll for a minute. Watch a few Cowboys highlights, maybe have a drink to unwind. Next thing you know, you're waking up and you got nothing done. Sound familiar? I've been there, and this video is about breaking that cycle. All right. And it tells you, look, do not sell your product here. Just describe the problem in a way that makes them say, he's talking to me. This is your CTA. If you know this feeling, drop a comment below and tell me what your biggest distraction is. You're not trying to sell. The AI knows all of this for you if you don't. So if you didn't know any of this and you go on the video and say, hey, go buy my thing, that's not the way to do it. It's helping you. The money gonna come. The AI understands, hey, in the beginning, we just trying to connect people. I know if he does whatever I tell him to do, he's gonna make money. So it's giving you 4 or 5 videos, and it's gonna tell you when you can change your CTA. All right, the aha moment, the 5-minute trick that got me unstuck. A timer showing, here's your thumbnail, a timer showing 5 minutes for text. The secret is, it's telling you all you gotta do is copy this into Nano Banana or whatever AI software you use and say, create me a thumbnail with this right here. All right, and like I said, I showed you guys in my last video. You can even do this in Canva. All right, so script idea. In my last video, we talked about the cycle. A lot of you commented, thanks for that. So how do you break it? You don't need more time, you need a system. I'm gonna show you the simple 3-step playbook I use to flip the switch in just 5 minutes after a long day. Walk them through the flip the switch playbook from your product, give them the core strategy for free. This builds massive trust. All right, I know you guys might be thinking, hey, we're selling it for $5, or at least we're going to start selling it for $5. But in my video, I'm telling them everything. That is how this game works. It's crazy. And if you think about it, there's so much stuff free on the internet that people are giving away, and you can just watch or binge a guru or some gurus, and they'll literally teach you how to make $1 million, right? But people are still buy it. It's crazy. Like I watched Alex Hormozi, you know, he had he just recently launched his 3rd book, and he basically told you everything in the book, and people bought the book. He made $100 million in a day, in 24 hours, selling what he had already told them. He was online all day, I think. It was at least 12 hours. And he was selling the book while he was telling everybody what's in it. That's crazy. That's how it works. I don't try to understand it anymore. I just know that it works. Right? You create the product and you give it all away. There's a guy called David Green, and he has a book, Giving It All Away or something like that. I read it, and it's a really good book. And you know, David Green is the owner of Hobby Lobby, and he's a billionaire. So he must know what he's talking about. He gave so much away till he became a billionaire. So he knows something. All right. But it's telling you all of the videos. All right. So let's just say, okay, write the script for video 1. It's going to write you the script. All right. Here's the full script for your YouTube video. Here it goes. Here's the script. It's writing it. You can copy and text that. And like I said in my last video, I showed you how to use a teleprompter, a free teleprompter, to where you don't even have to memorize it. You don't even have to look at the camera. As long as you can read, you can create your first video, right? You can record on tons of free recording softwares. I use Zoom. They do have a free version. This is the paid version. Record your video on Zoom, download the video, upload it to YouTube, and it tells you everything what to do. Like if you once you say, let's say once you create the video, say When I create the video, how do I upload the video? Or when I create the video, how do I edit? It'll tell you all of that. All of that. Again, I'm going to show you guys how I do all of this in the 90-day 5K sprint, right? But if you can't make the investment to join with us for 90 days, you can literally do this yourself, right? What I'm offering is the accountability. I'm going to help you get it done. I'm going to make sure you get it done, right? Because we can get all the information. Everybody just keeps consuming, jumping from course to course, buying another digital product or the newest or the hippest or the trendiest digital product, download after download, freebie after freebie. You subscribe to everybody's freaking email list on the planet and you get all these emails, so many emails now that you don't even check it. You created an email just for those people to send you all this stuff that you're not using. Some of it you paid for, some of it's free, all of this stuff, and now you're just not doing nothing. You'll even see their video pop up on social media. You'll watch the video or watch some of the video and don't do anything. Just get a dopamine hit, right? So this is how it's done. This is a preview. I'm going to show you not only that, how you create your entire content plan, your social media plan, how you nurture those people, how you set up all the automations, how you convert those viewers into buyers, how you can speed up the nurturing process, you guys. I'm going to show you so much more. But the main thing I want you guys to understand is not going to be a course. I have tons of courses. All my information is in my head. What I am here for is to make sure you do it. My goal is to drag you to the income, right? That's what you need. You don't need another course. You don't need to buy another digital product. You probably got 30 that you haven't started. You need a coach. The reason you probably haven't gotten a coach is, one, you're probably scared because you know you ain't going to do nothing when you get a coach. Or you might be intimidated. Or you don't have enough money, because most coaches charge anywhere from 4 to 5 to 6 figures of their time. I'm giving it to you for a fraction of the price. That's what you're paying for. Accountability, help along the way. You won't get stuck. I work with you in group settings and I work with you one-on-one. No one's going to be left behind. After 90 days, you should be a whole lot closer to the finish line if you haven't ran through the finish line, right? If you're making just $100 a month, you winning, because last month you was making zero. Only income that was coming in was from your job and you hate going to it. $100 may be like, okay, I don't have to do 40. I could do 35 hours a week. I could do 30 hours a week because I'm making $100 at least right now to pay for my light bill, right? Or put gas in my car. Now I don't have to do Uber Eats or DoorDash. Right? And if you can make the $100, you can make 200. If you can make 200, you can make 5. If you can make 5, you can make 1K. There's going to be milestones. I'm going to show you how to get your first 1K. I want to show you how to get your first sale. Okay? If you haven't got it. Or consistent sales to where you believe in your business enough. Some people are making sales, but it's not consistent. It's very inconsistent, and that's not comfortable. I wouldn't quit my job either if money wasn't coming in consistently. I'd be scared to do it. That wouldn't motivate me. Hey, I did it. Let me quit. No, I need to know. I have a family. I need to know this is going to keep coming in. So I show you how to get consistent sales, right? But you're going to have a milestone. First, I want to show you how I want you to experience the feeling of somebody buying your digital product, right? Getting that notification. Seeing that it's actually possible, seeing that it could actually be you too. But we're going to have major milestones: 1K, 2.5K, 5K. That's my goal for you for the 90 days. But we're setting the bar high. I get that. You want to set the bar high. All right, you aim high, you miss small. Not everybody part might not make 5K, but would you be okay if you did hit $1,100 a month or $500 a month? Or you doing $100 a week? Would you be okay with that? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I'm just yapping off the side of my neck and y'all like whatever, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. I mean, it's your life. It's October. This is the third quarter, and I chose it strategically because the third quarter it was everybody getting money. That's why Black Friday and all of that happened in the third quarter. You could walk into 2026 already achieving goals, getting closer to your goals, making money, right? Or you can walk into 2026 trying to start. But that's been the problem. Since 2019, 2020, 21, 2, 3, 4, and now we're in 2025 in the third quarter, and you're still where you were 5 years ago. That's what we're trying to stop. This is ridiculous. This is madness. And this is why I created this product because I get it. I know it's hard for you guys. There's all the doubt, there's all the overwhelming, there's the trust issue, right? That's your hard-earned money. I don't take that lightly, right? And you're scared. But you gotta get over your fear. You got to trust somebody, and it's okay to fail. You don't even be failing, you just learn from it. But you get back up and you keep going, but you can't be so much in fear that you do nothing because nothing changes if nothing changes. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I promise you, if you don't do anything different, do the uncomfortable, you will be in the same predicament, same situation, having the same circumstances and same misfortunes, same frustrations, right, that you're having right now in 2025. I promise you. Your problems are always going to be there waiting for you. You don't have to worry about that. Your bills are going to keep coming. All right. They'll be there next month, whether or not you pay them. They'll be there next month. All right. You got to do something different. You got to do something much more different, and it's not going to be comfortable. I'm about to drop this link in here. Let me get this link. Let me know if you guys have any questions. All right. I want to answer any of your questions while I'm here. Any of your questions, drop them in there, and I'm going to answer them for you. About to drop the link. How do I do this? There we go. We start tomorrow, by the way. So there is a time ticker. Sign up here. I'm dropping the link. Let me go if you guys have any questions. Checking all my notifications. All right, so there's a link. I'm also gonna, at the end of this video, I'm gonna put it inside of the description. But we're gonna do this thing, guys. We're gonna do it this year. I believe in you. All right, I don't see any questions. Thanks for everybody who was watching. I couldn't really see who I was watching to the end because I was sharing my screen. I wish there was a way they would show the chat inside of the Zoom software while you're live streaming on YouTube. Maybe they have. I just haven't learned of that yet. But this is I just showed you guys how to find the right audience that buys, and it's a fraction of what you're gonna learn inside the 90-day 5K sprint. I want to see all you guys there. Sounds good. All right, you guys, that's going to be my time. You guys, maybe I can go live again later on this evening. You guys stay blessed, and I'll see you on the other side